You're listening to the right episode. If you wanted to dispel common myths about the daily success plan, I am your host, Steve Kiles. You're listening to the Loan Officer Leadership Podcast, powered by the Mortgage Marketing Animals. And I've got two. Today, we're going to do a little bit more of a conversation about things that come up in the Loan Officer Breakfast Club. Kristen Simpson is with me, as well as Frank Garay. What's up? What's up?
What's up? Let's go.
Let's go. I love it. We just get off the Breakfast Club. We jump in because things come up in conversation. And Kristen, you were saying on the Breakfast Club, I absolutely love this. People are like, there's just a myth. And so here's what we're going to do. It's a quick episode. We thought we'd popcorn this back and forth and say, okay, what's the myth? What's the truth? We got a couple of thoughts we're going to push around and call it a day. So Kristen, what do we have today?
All right, I'm going to put you two Titans to the test. Are you ready?
God,
Titans to the test.
pressure.
Titans to the, all right. Get your armor on. All right.
Do I need a buzzer? Like, where's my buzzer? Like,
we'll just kick it back and forth. Whoever starts first will go with it. But purpose versus result. I think sometimes we confuse this. So I want to go back and say, all right, if you know the purpose of your call and you can be clear about that, it helps with your expectations, your pre-call prep, and also getting the result that you want to get. So let's just take a step back and I'm going to give you common myths on the purpose of the call for each day of the week, and then you guys dispel it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Monday, Thor's hammer. I'm calling realtors that don't know me that I want to work with because I want to become their lender over the phone.
That's
Go
not
for it,
right.
Frank.
That's
Go
not
for it.
right. No, the purpose of that call is simply to have a meeting with the real estate agent. That's the purpose of the call.
I love it.
Right.
Hey,
It's
and
just
let
to
me
meet
add
with
to
them.
it.
Right.
Well, and so the purpose of the call is the meeting, and then all you're saying is, "Hey, you're awesome. I'd
Right.
love to meet with you to hear what it is you're doing to be so awesome." It's that simple.
There you go.
And look, and you can say it in the language you would say it. Like for me personally, I'd say, "Hey, Frank, bro, dude, this is literally the way I call the agents. I'm like, Frank, man, hey, Steve Kyle, Steve's Awesome Mortgage Company. Bro, you are killing it, man. I was looking at your numbers, 35 buy sides in the last 12 months. I have got to meet with you. I'd love to hear what it is you're doing today to have such great results. Hey, look, what about tomorrow at 2 p.m.? I'll join you. Let's have a 15-minute coffee. I'd love to hear about your results." That's it.
Yeah. And then if you get the rebuttal, I've already got a loan officer, because
Well, of
they're
course you do,
thinking
Frank.
that. They're
Yeah.
thinking that, right? Oh, you're calling to be my loan
Yeah.
officer.
Yeah.
And they might say something along that line. So I've already got a loan officer. And then Steve.
Hey, Frank, of course you do, man. Great agents have great loan officers. I'd still love to meet with you to hear what it is you're doing to have great success. Look, most people don't push back more than twice. The initial pushback is this guy, I'm just going to kind of brush him off. No, look, of course you do. Great agents have great loan officers. I'd still love to hear what it is you're doing to have great success. All right, Steve, what about tomorrow too?
There you
Or
go.
they'll say, no, I'm still busy. And it's like, hey, listen, totally get it. Would you mind if I follow up from time to time?
Yeah.
And
I
when do
remember
you follow up? Every Monday, 9 to 11.
every
until
Monday.
they finally
Yeah.
say yes. Hey, and let me throw this out there. Nate was talking about it today in the Breakfast Club. It was week 9 that it broke through for him. And it's about the consistency of making the calls. A whale sent him a lead because he hadn't even talked to the whale, but the consistency of every single week reaching out to meet with them face to face. The agent said, well, look, if you're going to communicate this way, I'm going to give you a lead where the borrower's complaining about a lack of communication. The purpose of the call is to get a coffee, to hear about how awesome they are and what it is they're doing to have great success,
Right.
honor them, and move on.
It is not to be their loan officer. That is not the purpose of my call.
You'll never do
Right.
it, man.
You'll
All
never
right,
do
you guys.
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
you guys have
All
beat
right.
this one to death. Love it. Okay, good.
All right, let's go.
What's next?
The purpose of my coffee, the purpose of the coffee appointment and getting face to face with them is so that I can pitch them on rates, products, and services.
I should have my sound effects
should
board
have
up, and
your sound- I'm just thinking that.
and I don't. Steve, you go ahead and tee this one up. Go ahead.
Oh, but I mean, listen, the coffee is really about them. I mean, it's honoring them. People love to talk about themselves. And so what we're there to do is to learn more about what it is they've done to have such great success. They're qualified agents. And that's the purpose of the coffee. Now, the desired result, you want to walk away with a lead if you get it. So at the end, you've got to close for the business. Why? If you don't make an offer, you will never get the business. So you're there to listen to them about what they're doing to have great success. But at the end of it, hey, Frank, brother, it sounds like, man, we've got so much in common. It sounds like, dude, there might be a good fit here. Let me ask you this, man. Who do you have today that I could help get pre-approved to ensure it's a great use of your time.
Mm.
And you know what? 90% of the time they're going to say, man, I don't have anybody. Hey, but I'll tell you this true story. 2 weeks ago, Sabrina, my mortgage expert, and I met with one of the biggest whales in our Houston market, and we literally closed with that. I did. And you know what? They said, hey, I have 2 buyers coming in from out of town. Let me give you their information. Our first meeting, you got to close for a commitment. The purpose of the meeting to hear more about them, but you got to close at the end of it.
You know, and I'll just tag on to this real quick. I know we got to hustle, but I would just say this because a lot of originators worry about that meeting, right? They go, oh, they said yes. Now what am I going to say when I get there? What am I going to talk about? And here's the thing, man. I can trust me from much experience in this right now. All you have to do is start the conversation with like, hey, how'd you get into the business? Right. And then let me tell you, that'll ensue into like a 15-minute conversation where you literally don't have to do anything but smile and nod your head. Right. And just listen to everything. So you just let them talk about themselves, ask them those types of questions. And it's easy. It really is neat. And it's very interesting too. You learn a lot about these people.
The key is, hey, the quick formula for that. It's set the expectation in this 30-minute coffee. You've got to honor them with something that is significant. Hey, man, I noticed your business. Hey, you got a great reputation, whatever, however you honor them. Third thing is be curious, and last one's close for the business.
Yeah.
All right, Kristen, go.
All right. The purpose of my post-coffee follow-up for the 12 weeks after we met for coffee is to chit chat and hope that they say, I have somebody for you.
Frankie, you got this.
Well, I don't know. I think you should take it. I want you to take it and I'll tag on to it.
Okay, look, so here's the thing. I got this timer. I know for some of you who are listening, we send it out to all our Freedom Club members. Every call is 3 minutes. You learn the power of a 3-minute call. Kristen, the post-coffee calls are, here's the script. Did you work or did you play? So it is a quick, hey, listen, Kristen, did you work or you play this weekend? I worked. Awesome. Hey, tell me about that. Who did you run into that I could help you get pre-approved today to ensure it's a great use of your time? You're calling them, and it's not chit chat. It's 3-minute power calls. Hey, Brandon, did you work or you play? I played. Dude, that sounds awesome. What'd you do? Fantastic. So it's not a 15-minute call. It's a 3-minute call. And then if it turns into a money call, you throw your timer away and you keep going in the call, but you have to close with, who did you run into? Or, hey, did you run into anybody this weekend that I can help you get pre-approved to make sure it's a great use of your time? So it's, did you work or did you play? And close for the business. It is a business call, and you're only doing 3-minute calls.
And so that's why I wanted you to tee that up, because I love the tag that I'm going to give here, which is this. Understand, a lot of originators feel like they have to have some epic thing every time they call them every week, some valuable items, something to talk about. It is just a farce. I'm telling you guys, trust me on this. Just that little update, checking in, letting them know they're seeing if they got anything they need help with today, or that letting them know that you're there to help them if anything comes up that week. That's enough. They're good with it, man. Just knowing that you're there and you're consistent, it's all good. You don't have to have some big fancy thing that you need to talk about. In fact, that's even a worse idea. It's a lot better just to keep it, like Steve was saying, egg timer, this business, checking in. How's it going? Can I help you with anything? That's all they need. And they're going to love you for it. They'll absolutely love you for it. So,
hey, I know we got 2 minutes left. So one more. What you got? What's the last one? Anything?
All right, you know what? Let's do Wednesday.
Okay.
The purpose of my call is to call clients and beg them for business because they work with me in the past.
Yeah. Well,
so the purpose of it. Go ahead.
No, go.
I was going to take this one. You tag on. Okay. So actually, we're calling our past client database. The purpose of our call is gratitude, right? It's a gratitude call. The purpose of my call is just to say, hey, I just want to thank you for doing business with us in the past. I was just thinking about you. Just wanted to touch base with you and just see if everything's going okay. What's new in your life? This is the type of call that we have. We want to keep these very short too, if we can, about 3 minutes. So we want to use our egg timer on this as well. And just let them know that you're here to help them out, see if they have any questions, that kind of thing. But when we end that call, we always close. We ask for the business. We always end that call with the way that we say goodbyes. Hey, great catching up with you. Hey, don't forget, if you have any friends, family, or coworkers that might be looking to buy, sell, or refinance, can I count on you? Send them our way. Send them my way. And that's how you close on that. It's just a gratitude call. That's all it is. Trust me, they will all be epic. They will all be awesome, and everyone will appreciate it. And you will pick up business from it.
Dude, I love it.
You know why I wanted to do this today, guys? Because I think oftentimes, I hear it every day, all day long. We confuse result with the purpose of the call. We're going right to result when if we step back and we say, why am I calling this person?
Yeah, it's a good point.
It's a
different, it makes the call different.
It does.
I love it.
What's the purpose of my call? to thank them.
Right.
That's the purpose
Let's
of my
not
call.
get all
to
hung
meet
up
with
on
them.
the result.
Purpose
Let's
of my
focus on
call,
the
get to know
purpose.
them. Yeah. Good stuff.
I love it. Great stuff. Great conversation. And so stay tuned. We're going to keep throwing these up on the podcast. Always love it. Hey, if you're not joining us at the Breakfast Club, do that. Loan Officer Breakfast Club, Frank and Kristen, myself, Carl, Mike, we got a great team that every Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 9 Eastern time. Hey, and then also listen, if you're saying, Steve, I need help with understanding the purpose of my call, go to freedomplanningcall.com. We'd love to help you build your plan. Myself, Kristen, Mike, our team will jump on a 45-minute conversation with you. We'll actually walk you through each day, give you the scripts, give you the purpose of the call. That way you can have more effective results in your business.
Love it.
Hey, and I just want to thank you. Thanks for being a part of the story, the conversation. Thanks for being a part of the podcast. Love having you on the journey, man. I'm hearing from so many of you about how this podcast is impacting you and your business. And look, we are sincere about it. If there's anything we can do to help you, if you'd like to schedule a call where we can help walk you through your business, help build you a plan, or at least help you walk through your plan to have your best month ever, your best year ever, which we're seeing so many people do. You know, I'm reminded of DJ was just on the Breakfast Club this week. In literally 90 days ago, funded $1 million. This month is funding $4.3 million because he's following the plan. And it's not a magic bullet or a silver bullet or a magic pill. It is literally a process to success. We can help you. Go to freedomplanningcall.com. We'd love to spend some time with you, walk you through, help you build a plan. So, hey, and if you're listening to the podcast, man, make sure that you share this with two people you feel like need to hear today what we talked about in the episode, 2 loan officers that this would help. Subscribe. That way, when it comes out every Wednesday night and Saturday morning, you're notified, you see the episodes come in. And then look, if you'd give us a review, we love reviews. Give us a review, take a snapshot of it. And when you do that, we will send you, we'll send you a Mortgage Marketing Animals tumbler just for giving us a review. And so go out, just take literally 30 seconds, write something, give us a review, tell us how the podcast is impacting your life and your business. Take a snapshot, send it to support@themarketinganimals.com, support@themarketinganimals.com, and we will send you a tumbler just for taking a few minutes to give us a review. So, hey, and I appreciate it. Mortgage Man 123 said, really enjoy Steve's content and delivery of said content. He really seems to have passion for educating and helping loan officers become their best. I look forward to listening and implementing Steve's scripts and strategies. I wish I would have found him and MMA earlier in my career. Got to say thank you, Mortgage Man 123. I appreciate the review. Thank you guys for your comments. It absolutely helps us. And listen, anything worth doing is worth doing badly. Just get started. See ya.